Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for June 1st. I'm going to absolutely try to make this video as fast as possible. I know I say it all the time, I get sidetracked, my bad. One thing, this slate for DraftKings is considered early. It's the 4:05 Eastern time slate, but for FanDuel, it's the main slate. So because it's more games on it, I figured I covered this slate, the 4:05 slate, East Coast time. So just as long as everybody's on the right track, or on the same page. So we're gonna start up top with Chris Sale, 11K. Now, if you could find a cheap stack or find cheap players that you feel comfortable with, you absolutely play Chris Sale. Going up against Oakland, one of the worst hitting teams in the league. I think that there's some mid-tier options that are in decent spots. We'll get there in just a second, but I'm trying to pay up for bats, so I may not get to Chris Sale in any of my main lineups, but I usually don't play a lot of MLB lineups, so I probably won't be seeing any Chris Sale in my lineup unless I find a cheap stat. Joe Ryan's been playing him all season. He can absolutely give you a lot of strikeouts, but he could also give up a lot of runs also at 10K, so just be very careful playing Joe Ryan. Houston's not scary anymore, but you still got to worry about Tucker and Altuve and what's his name? Um, Alvarez. Yeah, I knew that, but you get the point. So Joe Ryan's in play. Just be very careful. Croquet or Crochet, however you say it. I usually don't like messing around with Milwaukee, but he's been back to his regular self, which is high strikeouts or getting high strikeouts. And Crochet at 9K, I don't mind, but like I said, I don't like messing with Milwaukee because they got a lot of decent bats up and down that lineup. As of right now, I feel like he'll probably make one or two of my lineups, but like I said, I might get cold feet messing around against Milwaukee. Bradish is in play going up against Tampa Bay at 8.8. Lively against Washington. Washington is not the pushover that they were last year. They got some decent bats on their end. Bradley, I definitely don't want to be messing with Baltimore, as they got power up and down their lineup also. Yesterday I mentioned Minnesota, how they got some bats. Even though on paper they don't look that scary, but they always seem to be putting up 6, 7, 8 runs every night. So I'm not gonna be playing Valdez against Minnesota. I'm gonna stay away from that. Marsh, don't think I get to him either, to be honest with you. Weathers, I'm definitely not gonna be getting any pieces to him with Texas. Not with Corey Seager on his little hot streak. I'll let him cool down. Musgrove, I plan on playing Kansas City back, so no Musgrove for me. Criswell as my SP2 option. What has he been doing? Last 5 games, 6 earned runs, 2 earned runs, 3 earned runs, 2 earned runs, and 1 earned run. As far as strikeouts go, 2 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts, 3, 9, and 5. So my boy's all over the place. -3 fantasy points, 15.8, 4, 22, and 14. This guy's range of outcomes is, all over the moon right now. Going up against Detroit, right now I'm leaning towards taking a shot on him. Gasser is absolutely in play. I think I missed him his last time out. He put up 7 strikeouts, 3 hits, no runs. And I was on the fence about him, and I decided to pass on him, and I paid for it. The Gas is absolutely in play going up against White Sox. So you got a decent pitcher going up against a bad offense, and that's what I always look for. And then the price, 6.8K, that helps me. That absolutely helps me pay up for bat. So Gasser is I don't think I'm gonna make the same mistake twice and fade him. Parker, I'm not going up against Cleveland. Sassoni against the Mets. I know the Mets had a good day on Friday, but they're not fooling me. I know they're a bad offense. Manaea's been pitching better. Arizona got some bats over there also. It's all about matchup for me. I'm trying to find a matchup that is not going to kill my pitcher. I think I'm going to start with Gasser. Figure out my starting pitcher one later. But as far as the SP2, I'm more than happy with playing Gasser against the White Sox. If the White Sox hit him up for a little bit, no problem. As long as he pays off his 6.8K, I'm fine with it. Like I said, I'm Chris Sale. If I could find some cheap bats. Joe Ryan, he's okay. Crochet, I'm leaning towards even though it's going up against the Brewers. And I think that's probably going to be it. I'm probably not going to mess around with anybody else. Maybe Marsh at 7.6K, but I'm not sold on that yet. As far as bats go, I did say I want to spend up for bats. I definitely want some Kansas City. So I would definitely want some Royals in my lineup. I want Witt and Mikael Garcia to start off, 4.7K. That's 1 and 2 for the Royals. As far as other bats go, let me see. Atlanta's going to be too expensive. Boston, Arizona. Sean Manaea's been pitching better, so I don't want to. Cleveland. Let's go to Cleveland. Okay. Fry is 52. Freeman is going to bat leadoff. Let's pick up Freeman. And let's pick up Quan is 43. Let's pick up Freeman and let's pick up Fry. Where did that leave us with? 4,500. That's fine. So we're going to go with Freeman and Fry with the Guardians, and then we're going to go with Bobby Witt and Mikael Garcia from Kansas City. All right, we're about to go to FanDuel in 2 seconds. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you want me to send you the full updated optimal lineup right before first pitch, no problem. Check out the Patreon linked in the description. Or you could check out one of the channel memberships that have lineups. And we also do have super chats available. All right, let's go to FanDuel. Let's get a lineup. Let's get out of here. Crochet is 10.1. Weathers is 8.8. Ryan Weathers. What have you been doing, my boy? Ryan Weathers. 0 earned runs, 1 earned run, 0 earned runs, 3 earned runs, 3. 7 strikeouts, 8 strikeouts, 4, 3, 5, and 3. Fantasy points 49, 46, 40, 22, and 38. 28. Ryan Weathers against Texas. I don't really like playing against Texas. I don't like doing stuff like that. He's been playing well. Weather's been playing well, but I just don't. It's not my play style to go up against potentially dangerous bats. It's just something I don't mess with. If I could find an easy way out, that's what I do. Let me go back to Gasser, 8K. Let's keep it simple. Is there anybody else I will play? Lively. Croquet. 10K. Now I'm gonna play Gasser. I'm gonna go with Gasser. Let's go back to Bobby Witt. Let's pick up Salvador to pair up with Bobby Witt. If you're not familiar with Salvador Perez, he is Mr. Witt's cleanup hitter. And I know most of y'all, I know most of y'all play MLB, but for some of y'all transitioning from from NBA, and not really sure what's going on. Salvador Perez is Bobby Witt's cleanup guy. What does that mean? That means when Bobby Witt when he gets on base, Salvador Perez will bring him home if he's not already home already. That's the mission. Let's get 2 more guys and let's get out of here. Let's see. I do respect Taj Bradley, but I know Baltimore got some. They got some bombers in their lineup, so I don't want to play that game. I really don't. Let's see if we can find some Braves. That's not too pricey. Actually, the Braves have been priced down because they haven't been hitting well. That's what we're looking for. Ozuna, 38, too cheap. And Michael Harris leading off, 33. That's what we're doing. Or do we do Austin Riley and hope that he starts hitting better? I think I'm leaning towards Michael Harris. What are we doing, my boy? 6 fantasy points, 0 fantasy points, 6 fantasy points, 0. What are we doing, my boy? Oh my goodness! But you know what? These are the best times to play them when they're hitting like dog shit. $3,200. Listen, you don't have to be like me and play these games, but sometimes you just gotta play these guys when they're in a slump and pray for them to come out of it. I'm going with Austin Riley. I'm gonna go with Riley and Ozuna. Probably throw Michael Harris in there because he's cheap. And like I said, you don't have to play that game with me. You could play somebody else. Play somebody else that's that's playing better. I just choose to play Milwaukee, the Atlanta Braves while they're not hitting well and priced down. Because you're never gonna they're not typically at this price. They're usually $1,000 more, most of these guys. So that's what I'm about to do. So I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Appreciate you guys taking the time to watch it, and I'll see you guys later. Ciao.